This is the Honda Navi, and yes, it will grab anyone's attention on the very first look. And that's because in bits and pieces, it does look odd. Like the chunky headlamp, the chromed handlebars that rise high, the small tank, the one-piece plastic panels that make up the entire side, and that round exhaust poking out at the side. And when you put it all together, you do get something unconventional, loud, and slightly comical. You'll wonder if it's a scooter or a bike. Well, scooters are about practicality, and the Navi doesn't score too high on that front. Storage? Well, usually you'd be able to hang a bag in a scooter, and the seat does open up to throw up space similar to a motorcycle. So in terms of storage, this is really not on par with a scooter. For taller riders, the Navi might be a bit cramped. Also, the 3.8-litre fuel tank is a bit small even by scooter standards. And the handle lock on the Navi is still stuck in the 1980s, down by the steering column. You could complain that the paint could be more lustrous as well. So on first look, there's a lot that goes against the Navi. Look at the plastics. Even the shroud for the fuel filler cap looks quite flimsy. The speedometer, it's quite bland actually and looks quite dated. But the more time you spend with the Navi, the more sense it will make. This two-wheeler's looks are actually quite deceiving, and it's really not that small. The seat height is as much as the Activa, ground clearance a little bit more than an Activa, and the wheelbase bigger than an Activa. This is an all-new chassis and you can feel it. The Navi is also 7 kilograms lighter than an Activa, so it does get a bit more punch out of the 8 horsepower than the Activa does. And yes, it does feel peppy to ride, and it ought to be quicker than an Activa as well. But Honda claims that the Navi's top speed is 81 km per hour, just 1 km per hour less than the Activa. The 1286mm wheelbase is long, and combined with the 12-inch front wheel, it adds a different dimension of fun. The suspension is also quite adept at soaking up bumps, but with limited travel, it'll be best to skirt around large potholes on the street. With prices starting at just under 40,000 rupees, the Honda Navi manages to deliver a combination of decent usability, wide appeal, and a big dose of fun in a funky but affordable little package. And that's not something too many scooters or motorcycles can boast of.